No one showed up. The surgeon looked at me, pity in his eyes, as they wheeled my son into the operating room. "Any family coming?" he asked. I just shook my head. My voice wouldn't work. 3 hours later, when the doctor said, "He's going to be okay," I almost collapsed. I sat there, numb, staring at my phone. 10 missed calls from numbers I didn't recognize. Not one from my mother, not one from my sister. 3 days later, the message came. "Mom, need $10,000 for your sister's wedding dress. Transfer ASAP." I stared at it for a long time. Then I sent $1 with a note, "Buy a veil," and I froze every single account they had access to. The next morning, the bank manager called. "Ma'am, your mother is here. She's causing a scene." I smiled. Let her wait. My family always had a way of showing up when there was money involved. When my father died, they didn't even come to the hospital. But when the will was read, they were first in line. I was the only one who stayed behind, who handled the paperwork, the funeral, the chaos. I paid every bill, every debt. Back then, I thought love was measured by sacrifice. I thought giving was proof of loyalty. Turns out, it was just an invitation to be used. They called me the responsible one. Translation, the one to drain when things went wrong. The first crack appeared last year, when my sister's engagement party bill landed in my inbox. She'd put it under my name, my account. My mother said it was a mistake. I believed her. Then came the loan for the down payment on her new house. Another mistake. Then the credit card I never opened in my name. But the moment that broke me wasn't financial. It was the empty hospital chair. The absence so loud it felt like a scream. I didn't cry, I didn't yell, I didn't even text her back. I just watched my son sleep, his little hand wrapped around my finger, and realized something. Family doesn't forget. They choose not to come. That night I opened my laptop. Every shared account, every joint signature, every automatic transfer, gone. I built the walls quietly. No confrontation, just silence. They'd trained me to fix things. This time, I was fixing myself. I called my lawyer, moved the trust under a new entity, and had the house transferred to my name only. I rerouted my paycheck, closed every family-linked credit card, and set new banking alerts. Every transaction over $1, I'd know. It wasn't about revenge yet. It was about control. But then, that text came. That audacity, asking for $10,000 days after ignoring my son's surgery, it triggered something primal. Not rage, clarity. I didn't need to scream. I just needed to let gravity do its work. When the bank manager called again, he sounded nervous. "Your mother and sister are both here now," he said. "They're saying their cards aren't working." "They're not supposed to," I replied. He hesitated. "They said you promised them?" I promised to stop being their fool. By the time I arrived, they were waiting in the manager's office. My mother's face twisted the moment she saw me. "How could you do this to us?" she snapped. I looked at her calmly. "You weren't at the hospital." "That was different." "No," I said. "That was clear." My sister chimed in, tears forming. "You're punishing us." I tilted my head. "No, I'm just returning balance." They didn't understand. They thought I'd broken the family. But I wasn't destroying anything. I was revealing what was already gone. As I turned to leave, my mother hissed, "You'll regret this." I paused at the door. I already did. For years. Outside, the air felt different, lighter, the kind of quiet that comes after a storm. That evening, I went back to the hospital. My son was awake, smiling weakly. "Did Grandma come?" he asked. I brushed his hair back. "No, baby, she didn't." He nodded, like he understood more than a child should. I sat beside him, the monitor beeping steadily, and realized something profound. The people who abandon you during your darkest hour never deserve to benefit from your light. 2 days later, my mother texted again. "Mom, we didn't mean to upset you, just need access for the wedding payments." I replied with one line, "The only thing you're marrying is consequence." Then I blocked her. No dramatic confrontation, no shouting, just silence. The kind that suffocates the guilty. That's the thing about revenge. It doesn't always come wrapped in chaos or fire. Sometimes it's quiet, clean, administrative. And when the bank manager called one last time to confirm the accounts were permanently closed, I smiled. "Keep them that way," I said. Then I watched my son sleep again, peaceful, safe. That's when I finally understood. Cutting them off wasn't cruelty, it was closure.